Just out checking on my plants, but what the f***? That looks evil. What the hell is it? Morning guys, it's 8:30 on Saturday and I am starting the day by updating the job board because I've been saying I need to update that for probably the last month at least, so today's the day. I'm waiting for Lazy Boy to get out of bed and his mum is coming over shortly to help us in the garden, so I feel like this is a good little job to do just before they arrive. So this is now looking real bare. I'm going to probably reprioritize these a little bit and I'm going to just write a few new ones down on these little pieces of paper. So let's see how it looks in a second. Alright, I think this is looking a hell of a lot better. So these are the more priority ones slash what we can sort of do now. The middle ones are important, but we will probably either not be doing them straight away or we just need to wait until we've got the right bit. So for this one, we need to get some extra slabs and we're hoping to get some sort of a Facebook marketplace rather than buying new ones, because we don't really want to buy new ones. We're potentially going to replace the patio at some point anyway, so I ideally don't want to buy new ones. And then these ones are this one we just can't face taking the tap apart just yet, but we will do it at some point. We need to, because it is still leaking a little bit. This one is sort of a priority, but we still need to do the upstairs bit of the hallway, so we probably will wait for that until we've done that. This one is no longer a priority at all, but I'm going to keep it up here because we've just decided we're not using the ensuite for now because the toilet's broken, so we'll just redo that whole thing in one go. We are not doing any extra electrical work until we've got the fuse board in, so that's going to have to wait. And again, this is just not a priority. Like the lights work, that's the main thing. So this is important to me because my poor office is freshly painted and already the door is making a few marks on the wall where the doorknob has actually like hit the wall. So want to get that sorted. This is a really quick job that I just need to do at some point and tie up the curtains quickly. This is quite a priority for us because our fuse board is very old and yeah, we can't really do any electrical work until that's replaced. These ants are the bane of my existence. They keep ruining our grass and just popping up absolutely everywhere, so I need to figure out how to get rid of them. Painting in the lounge, I would like to do that. We've got all the paint, so that's just a case of get on with it at some point. Sanding and repainting the ceiling in the nursery. Jack did do some sanding the other day, but annoyingly there was a few bits that weren't quite sanded enough. It's really hard to see in that lighting. Almost needs to be late in the day so you can really see the sort of like shadows of the sort of lip of the filler, so that needs to be redone, but that's a quickish job when we get time to doing it. And then when that's done, we can paint the walls and paint the windowsills in there. So again, we've got the paint and that's all ready to go when the sanding's done. This is quite important because there is a lot of ivy, especially down the side of our house, that side. And yeah, it's going to start damaging it, so we don't want to have to fix any of the damage it causes. Before we kill off the ivy though, I'm probably just going to cut the bottoms of it and hope that it gets rid of it. And then ideally I want to avoid weed killer if I can, but we'll figure out something for that because yeah, it needs to get gone. This is quite an important one because we've got some lovely wild strawberries. Eloise sent me a little screenshot of the difference between wild strawberries and mock strawberries. So the mock strawberries have a yellow flower and they don't produce very nice fruit. These have white flowers down the side, which means they are wild strawberries, so I want to save some of those because there's lots of them down there. This again is a bit of a priority for us because it's just a pain in the ass when you've got people coming over and you've got a lot of washing up to do constantly, so it would just be nice to have this, but we pretty much have all we need for that and it's not a big complex job, so it'd be nice to get it done. And then in the video that I've actually just posted today, a bit behind the times because yeah, in that video we didn't even have carpets down upstairs, but I think I started doing this and I think I did it in the room that I have in the video, but I don't think I did the other bedrooms because as you'll see at the end of that video, it just all went a bit pear-shaped, so that needs to probably be done and hopefully just a little light sand and then just a tiny bit of touching up with paint and then that should be good to go. Right, today is Operation Clean Up the Garden. Christine is already digging out the weeds, looking like she's having a real good time. And we're going to try and rescue some of these plants and relocate them, as well as move this shed, hopefully here, and just get rid of all of these big shrubs. So it is going well, but we've only been at it for about an hour and it is so hot already. I don't even know what the temperature is, but it's boiling. Jack has managed to find my POV necklace, so I'll do some filming of the next bits. Honey, I said to your mum earlier, should we get an incinerator bin?
We haven't got any money.
Because we've got a lot of...
I'm aware, but we haven't got any money.
They're only like 20 quid.
Do you want 65 quid? Do you want 65 quid for a year's supply of green bin?
We've already done it.
Oh.
We've got it. But there's a lot of stuff here that shouldn't go in a bag. I don't think that could just be burnt.
Just put it on the fire pit.
Oh, we could get the fire pit going. Yeah, that'll do.
I tell you what, though.
What?
I'm highly impressed with your brain.
Sarcasm?
Yeah.
That looks a lot better. That looks so much better. I might need your strength at some point there to get that big
Give me 2 seconds to do this
dead
little
wood
bit.
bit out.
Bloody handy, that.
That's good, isn't it?
Right, what do you want?
Take the gloves because there's loads of brambles there.
That big thing.
The bit that's sticking up with the string around it.
String?
Yeah, can you see the yellow string?
Oh, there.
I've got most of the rest of it down, but I can't,
What do you mean, down?
like off, because it's quite tall.
Oh, what am I trying to do? Get the string off?
No, take the whole thing out. It's dead, so it should break, but I can't quite. Careful you don't fall over backwards. That's it. Nice. Oh, that's huge. I didn't even realise it was that big. Jesus. And then put it on my pile of wood, please. Thank you.
Like that.
If you can get that bit. I think it's attached to a live bramble, so you might have to just take the wood bit.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, leave the bramble, just try and get the wood out so I can trim it all.
I mean, it was already out.
Any other bits you think? Don't worry, I'll cut that bit.
That was easy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look, this bit's nearly cleared.
Good job, bro.
Thank you. Right, I need loppers, I think. The loppers. I don't. I think your mum. It might be best for your mum goes along with the thing to dig it out.
What am I doing?
The stairs with your tool to get instead of strimming it. It's probably worth strimming the
All of that?
Yeah.
I was thinking that. I'll have to go over it.
Another bloody ant's nest. Yeah, trim all that as much as possible, and then what?
No.
Try the thing at the bottom.
What?
That thing at the bottom.
That's all right, I don't need to. Yeah, you want me to go all over here?
Yeah, get rid of all that. Oh, why is it yellow? How's it looking? Oh yeah, that's a hell of a lot better.
There's a lot of, not super thick, but thick bits of wood and like brambles in that corner.
Yeah.
So I might need you to come down and like grab this. So what do you want to do about that?
I don't actually know what that is.
The hedge.
No, but there's something growing through it. That's not hedge. Those
It's like
big leaves.
almost like an evergreen type thing.
Hmm.
Ivy and evergreen maybe?
Not sure, but I think we should cut the bottoms and it will
that's
die
what I was
back.
thinking. But like I said, I'm getting, like you can see the bits where.
Yeah, that probably just needs to be,
Just cut.
yeah, maybe the hedge trimmer just to get it down. That's looking amazing compared to what it was. That's looking amazing compared to what it was.
Yeah. That needs weed killer. Those are there.
Yeah.
It's mini trees.
Yeah,
They won't come up.
they're a bastard, those are.
But I was going to leave this bit and let him trim it and then go along with the thing.
Yeah.
Rather than just secateuring it and going down.
Yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
the roots of those don't come up.
No. Right, let me lop some lots off. Oop. That's stuck.
But to be fair,
Yes.
when
Nice.
it's all trimmed down and it's clean, and even before it's weed killed, but I would recommend weed killing it today, you could get your cushions out and you could be able to sit out here.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So warm.
Yeah.
To be honest,
What?
we're gonna have to dig out a lot of things here to actually get that over here, I think.
Yeah.
Your front door needs a hose pipe and a brush.
That spider bin.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is the side door.
I was going to do there, but I figured.
Are we moving stuff up? Remember that conversation
No, it was my trousers.
about picking up your things?
Look, my trousers are too big for me, and I've got to wear these. They keep falling down. And when I go home tonight, I'm going to download the Halara app because apparently it's very cheap. Your first purchase on the Halara app.
I don't know what the hell that. Oh, the clothing.
Yeah.
It's all over TikTok shop.
Yeah, but if you download the app, you
Well, it's gonna move stuff so I can-
why?
Well, I
Because-
need to get round there to move, so that stuff in front of you needs to be moved.
Why are you moving around there? Can't you just do the front?
Well, we might
part?
as well get all of that out of the way so I can.
Okay.
Do you not think?
Yeah.
Because the grass is cut now.
Yeah. Well, you'll need.
And the one.
I believe I'm flagging this.
Yeah, I'm wilting in the heat.
Tiredness, it's the heat.
It's hot.
Yeah, I've got to get in the shade.
Honey, you did it again.
What?
You didn't empty it.
No, that's what I just asked you to do.
No, in between going to the front and the back. There is, because it's all clogged around the machine.
We've got no wire, that's why. We need to get some more wire. That's why it's not cutting, there's no more wire on it.
That didn't last long. Do we need to go to Home Bargain Centre then? I've scratched up my arm so bad. I've scratched up my arm so bad. Yeah, it doesn't want to come up, does it?
No.
Oh, that fork's bent.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a good start. Those are the really cheap ones from Homebase before it's shut.
Yeah.
Is there a fork with a wooden handle around here?
Huh?
Fork with a wooden handle near here? Oh. That is no longer usable.
I'll be the judge of this. Yeah.
Aye, aye, aye. That's the hoe. Where's the... I'm sure I brought out that fork.
There. Is that
Is
it?
that not your one? This is the makeshift potential murder weapon. Ah, maybe you could use that to trim around the roots to get it out.
What?
Maybe you could use that to like sever the roots.
Give me the shovel, to be honest. I'll dig around it.
If you can get through. Also, bold of you to assume that these are going to be any better than that fork.
What do you mean?
That is mash. Right, well, that's going to the dump.
So you are going to the dump?
No, for the next dump trip.
Good bloody pogo stick. I think I've hit the stone.
Got it? Nice. Look at the size of that. In the bag. Also, that's not even the biggest one. This one's going to be an absolute nightmare too.
I am sweating.
Even me both, sunshine. So got this all cleared yesterday, which means we moved the shed from here over to here, which is looking a lot better. And then Christine is about to chop down all those bushes there, and Jack's about to trim this bit.
I'm going to get those brambles that keep catching me first.
And then I think the plan is probably going to be to start clearing this big bush here. And eventually we'll get an incinerator bin to get rid of that. Honey, I'm injured.
Why?
I got caught in the brambles.
Where?
Back at my ankle.
Oh, that's not smart.
Nuh-uh. So I've had to patch Jack's hand up today because he's got the massivest of blisters on there. It's about this big. And now he's patching up my leg because I've just decided to catch myself on the brambles. Also, Jordan, just FYI, wash and squash. Right, I think that was a sign I need to start clearing up.
Pardon?
I think that was a sign I need to start clearing up the brambles off the floor. I'll start filling this bag. The thickness of some of these brambles is insane.
Another handful. If you can. Please. Aha, it works. No? Chloe keeps picking up handfuls of it and obviously it's a pad. So I just stuck it in the bottom. Keep going, bro.
I'm trying to fit it in the bag. This bag's nearly full already.
Can you push this stuff in? I don't recognise those stones. They're quite big as well, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't
And
look that
really
big.
Top one, really secure feels stepping
good.
down now.
That, where you've put your secateurs, that bit of wall's come off.
That brick on the end's loose.
Nope, not that brick. That whole wedge.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
That you can practice pointing.
Yeah, I know. It's literally...
To be fair, this also looks loose here. Yeah, that's completely detached as well.
Oh, look at all that.
You should have seen there was a mound in the corner. I think there was like a woodlice nest.
They're everywhere.
And it's going to be...
No wonder they're all in our house.
Yeah, but it will get better.
When it's all clear out here, yeah.
But we're destroying an ecological ecosystem.
An ecological ecosystem.
Yeah, right, come on, chop chop.
reattaching my plaster. I'm going to use the rake to try and get it out.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, that's a very good idea, actually.
Oh. Alright, made up.
Can I just use this part and start tidying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's easier to pick up, hopefully.
Oh, how much space we have.
I don't know how we're going to chop that. We might have to get the saw out.
Yeah, I can do that if you clear it so I can get at it with the saw.
Well, I might need a little bit more chopping of a few things.
Well, that'll let her. In the bottom way.
Lower, if you can. Lovely.
Shall I try this?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. How dead it is.
A few moments later.
Nice. Those need to go in the burn pile.
Oh, well, you saw me doing it. Why didn't you say?
Swap. And the other one. Yeet. Oh, so sweaty.
Tell me about it.
I'm going to go quickly drink some more water and take my plaster off because it's all falling off.
Already?
Yeah. Look how much blood there was.
Gross.
Hey guys, it's Tuesday, just after the bank holiday Monday. What a gorgeous few days of weather we've had. However, I think it has really brought on my hay fever, which was absolutely fine until Saturday. So we managed to get a little bit done in the garden. I'll quickly show you in a second, but I've just come home from work to a very exciting delivery. So this is a nice big box from U Garden, and as you can see, live plants, handle with care. Let's see if I can do this one-handed, most likely not. But we can only give it a go. And hopefully not cut the plants whilst I try to savage this box open. Oh, look at that. So I think in here should be 3 blackberries. That one on the end is very tiny, but that other one's quite a nice size. These are 3 different types of blueberry, so they should give blueberries throughout, I think it's 2 or 3 months, rather than just if you get one type. Probably only going to get them for quite a short period. Are you going to stay there or are you going to fall over? Okay, balancing them precariously there for a second. And then these guys, if I can reach down into the box, are a thornless bramble, apparently. So you're going to get nice blackberries from this. I really like blackberries, but I do hate thorns, especially after attacking all of the thorns that have overtaken our garden. I've got so many cuts and scrapes on my legs, so I'm very excited to see how these guys do. Look how pale that leaf is. That's nuts. But yeah, obviously Having ones without thorns is a bonus. We've got raspberries which have a lot of thorns on, and they are pretty sharp little beggars, so quite excited to have some, hopefully, point-free blackberries that I can harvest at some point. Probably not going to get much, if anything, this year. Don't know what these are. They're very pale, but I'm sure that's just leaves coming in rather than any flowers or anything. But yeah, very excited to see how these guys do. I think I'll probably be leaving these guys in their pots for a little bit. These guys might have to get potted out fairly quickly. We'll see how they do. I'm going to keep them out of the heat because at the moment this beautiful weather is going to absolutely cook them in those little pots. Might even put them in the shade right at the end of the garden, just see how they do down there. So before we look at the garden, just a cheeky little plant update. The raspberries are looking real good. Got a good few numbers of raspberries on each of the different types of raspberry. And then this was the cherry tree, looking a little bit sorry for itself, probably because of the heat and yeah, how crazy it's been weather-wise recently. Who'd have known that it would have been so warm in summer in the UK? Tis a miracle. Lettuces not looking quite as healthy as maybe they once were. I think the sun has just taken its toll on these again, probably due to my lack of watering, and also probably not the best place for them in the garden. That was a little garlic that was sprouting in the house and thought I'd plop it in, see what it does. I did give it a go and planted some more cucumber seeds in an attempt to replace all the ones that died in this trough. As you can see, 2 have popped up. And then look at all these lovely tomato plants. They are looking really good. Even got a few flowers on some of them. Not bad for early May. And I think every single tomato that I had has survived and is thriving. So very happy with how those are looking. Then in here was some more garlic. Again, just stuffed it in, thought I'd see what happens. And these are little sunflowers starting to pop up and look really healthy. I think these popped up within less than a week of being planted, so pretty good going. These are the cucumbers on the sole remaining cucumber plant, and this was grown from a snapped off bit of plant. And it's already got 3 cucumbers, so not too bad. Bell peppers looking much better since I put them outside rather than on the windowsill inside. Hopefully they continue to do well. Then look at the number of strawberries I've got coming in, as well as a few ripe ones almost ready to be picked. That one will be ready in a day or 2. Quite liking how healthy and full this planter looks, and it's also really good that the fruit does dangle over the sides, it's not sat on the ground. And then here are the fruit trees. That's either the cherry or the pear, probably the pear, and that one's looking pretty good, and the plum tree behind also looking pretty healthy. Can't say I can say the same for this apple tree. As you'll be able to see, there is quite a lot of ants scurrying around and generally causing chaos in the whole garden as well as on my plants. I figured out what these guys are doing, and basically they're making aphid farms on the tree. They get the aphids to suck the sap out of the tree, which obviously damages it, and then they keep them there. They suck the sap out of the aphids whilst it's still alive, which is pretty grim. And yeah, they just cause outright havoc. So, you know, I need to think of a solution that can sort these guys out, because they're just... This tree already looks like it's not doing too well. Look how skinny it is. It's very tall, not many branches. So yeah, it needs as much help as it can get, really. Look at the damage these guys are causing to the leaves. Just not good. So instead of doing damage by just ripping off the leaves, I've decided to snip the ones off that I've got the aphid farms on and get rid of them that way, because this tree does not need any more stress. Look at how damaged that leaf is. You can see a few of the aphids sort of just on there. This is my treatment for any aphids that are on my plants. Destroyed. So overall, can't complain too much. Everything's looking pretty good, and I'm sure all of the plants are loving a little bit more sun than what they're probably used to. Especially these strawberries, definitely getting a few nice ripe ones coming in. And yeah, still very busy patio, but We even got the furniture back out with the cushions, so that's pretty good. The shed is now in its final resting place for now. It looks pretty good where it is, definitely a lot better than where it was before, and has freed up the rest of the patio. I managed to do a little bit of clearing behind it as well, so this bit was also very overgrown, but yeah, it's just all been cut back enough so that we can walk around now. This is the burn pile, ever growing it seems, but I did manage to convince Jack to let me buy an incinerator bin, and yeah, this is just, I feel like it's a necessity, especially when you've got so many things that just can easily be burnt and don't need to be transported anywhere. Very impressed with the work that Christine did on these stairs. Look how clean and fresh they look. Could do with a pressure wash, but you know, little wins here and there. And then this is all we managed to clear on this side of the garden. The heat was just so intense this weekend, but we didn't realise how much bigger the patio was. There was actually an extra slab that we uncovered underneath all of those brambles and bushes that had just grown way out of control, so very happy to expand our patio. And then this is Mexican orange blossom, I believe it's called, and I'm just trying to save it because I feel like it's actually a really nice plant in spring. It has some lovely white little flowers and just adds a little bit more life to the garden around that time of year. So that last little snippet was me just showing the plants which I've dipped in some rooting gel. It is, I think there's still a little bit of this bush left in this patch over here, I'm not 100% sure, but hoping they survive. I think actually I can see some leaves of the same bush there. It's got some really nice white flowers which come up in springtime, so it'd be nice to have those popping back up, but I'm not going to probably keep them here anywhere. If I'm going to have that bush, it'll probably be further along here. I think I've decided I'm going to put my actual planting area over this side. I was discussing this with Jack the other day. We're just trying to decide what the best layout is for the garden, so but yeah, in my naivety I thought we'd have all of this side cleared over the weekend. It did not happen.